Well, folks, we got our first hard freeze. See what the lavender is going to be like in the next day after a couple days of this. Hey, so check this out. These are going to be my main plants that I could take and put inside so I didn't lose all my crop, and I would at least have one to go. This is Lavender Sensational, and the one on the right is Lavender Phenomenal. Obviously, one of them is doing better than the other. They're both doing pretty good. This one is taller and lengthy. This one seems to be a little bit more bushy. And you can see that the leaf petals are larger. They're farther spaced out. They're not as compact as the ones in the field. That's because they're here in the shade getting less light. But just a little observation I wanted to show you about the two different types of plants. I'll be moving those into the greenhouse today as we're going to get a freeze next week. Got all my plants I'm trying to save for next year moved into the Hobbit greenhouse. It's warm in here, which is good. I don't know what it's going to maintain. I haven't checked yet. But I got my mother plants that I'm calling for my lavenders. I got my citrus tree that was given to me from a friend in California. Some loquats, some figs that I'm trying to save for next year. That's a horseradish. I don't really know what I'm doing with that. Dragon fruit, blueberries, blackberries, mosquito plant. That stuff's not doing so well, but I'm trying to save it. Pomegranate, Barbados cherry, ornamental peach, some parsley. Just stuff that isn't going to survive the freeze I put in here. So I did that before the first day of the freeze. So head of the game finally on that one. Well, we got the outdoor wood furnace stacked up and ready to go. It's gonna be another cold night. It's one more homestead task nobody talks about. Keeping your furnace going, splitting wood, stacking wood, cutting wood. Wood. Good old Woodmaster 434. Well, we got our hard freeze and it just decimated the tomato vines. However, it's gonna make harvesting what's left really easy because you can clearly see what we got and where they're at. But pretty much the garden is done for the year. Everything is just looking pretty sad. So let me get to harvesting this. You can see because of the freeze and the lack of water, the yard is just dead. It's dying. Crunchy. Trees are turning colors, you can see out there. We're gonna go out and check the lavenders, see how they fared. So I don't know if you watched my last lavender video, but it's talking about time to come out here and mow these rows. I'm just waiting for a frost. That stuff didn't fare too well. It's dying, and you can see all the yellow in the row. What actually is that? Oh yeah, that's some of the weeds are dying down there. But we'll come out here to check out the lavender, see how it has fared. Now, I don't see no obvious damage to any of the lavenders other than what was already previously going on, like with the fungal problem. And the frost didn't kill that. That's a telltale sign of a fungal problem. See, this one had a fungal problem, probably still does. And you can see this is how it starts to die from the bottom up, but we've also had some new growth coming in down here, so it may survive. But overall, all the lavenders look pretty much the same. The ground is still, man, look at that. Looks like there was a fire. That's what the frost does to these things. That's crazy looking right there, huh? Anyways, back to the lavender. So yeah, this one. So see, this is that fungal problem here, but there's still hope for it. We'll see. Like I said, I don't see any obvious damage from the frost, which is primarily what I'm out here checking for. They're all looking pretty good. Pretty good, good, same. So yeah, happy with that. We're about 3 days into it, and so far so good. I mean, it looks a lot better than that stuff. Second guy, it's just bad. So surviving frost, but time will tell. It's going to be a cold winter. We'll see.